Old dating advice just doesn't work anymore. Hey guys, I'm HGR Horror Game Rants, and we're gonna talk about how old dating advice just doesn't work anymore. Imagine you're in the 1980s or 60s when the internet was in its infant stages or wasn't even thought of yet by the US government. So basically, back then, before anything happened back then, Tinder, dating apps, the local dating shows, maybe there was some in the 1960s, I'm not sure, but I know that it was very popular back in the 70s and 80s. Anyway, imagine you lived back then. Where would you go to find a woman? You would probably meet her in your high school, college, the clubs probably, or even at the park because people used to go outside back then. Nowadays, that's probably not going to happen. Stacy's just going to stay in her room, do OnlyFans, and make more than you make in 10 years. But that's besides the point. So you would just go out there and then you would meet a woman. Usually you could get your looks matched. So if you're a 5 out of 10 male, you could probably get a 4 out of 10 to 5 out of 10 female. Because chads were extremely rare back then. You could not find Sergi on TikTok 3 million miles away and then a girl could simp over him and think that she deserves only Sergi levels. No, that's not how it worked back then. She would probably only see maybe the male model on TV occasionally in a magazine. So the only way she would communicate with Chad is writing a letter, and knowing Chad, he would probably get tons of letters from average-looking women, your looks match. But he knows that he doesn't have to settle down with your looks match, he can get any woman he wants. So your looks match will just settle down with you because she knows that Chad is a dream. So that's where old dating advice comes in. You would basically find an average looking woman outside anywhere you want because the internet didn't exist back then. And you would find an average looking woman, she would find you passable, and then you would probably date. And that's how it would go. Until now, in 2022, your looks match can talk to Chad anywhere she wants. You can find them in Discord, she can talk to them in Instagram. She even finds the average looking man, like these fat guys who I'm not sure how they even get a girlfriend to begin with. However, he got your looks match and his oofy doofy, and now he's gonna say, "Oh, the red pill doesn't exist. I got a girlfriend that ran through 6 chads, and I play football, so it's okay because my brains are tossed around." So that's why I say that old dating advice just doesn't work anymore because it's just outdated. It's like using a money glitch in GTA when the game got patched 3 years ago. That's the same thing, but in dating market. Since it was way easier back then than it is now. You would still have women cheating because that's always going to happen because hypergamy exists in nature and it will always exist, unfortunately. On the bright side, though, women's egos weren't as large as they are today since there wasn't 300 guys, including DBDR, fighting for that online, wishing she would DM them. So basically what I'm saying overall is that you shouldn't listen to any old people in your family telling you that you just have to talk to a woman or even listen to women because all they would say is just talk to girls, dude. Just talk to them. Be nice, be confident, and that's how I met my Chad online. And yeah, that's not going to work for you because you're not Chad. So don't listen to them. Don't do that because the game is changing every day and you have to make new tactics since it's basically like a chessboard. With every move you make, they will learn from that move and that will never work again.